Well, Cheyenne Cemetery here in Clinton, Oklahoma. It's just out country. Cheyenne country. Always had I don't know, something about this graveyard it's always struck goodness in my heart. Well, Mahale, I thank you so for taking Moheha Wonder home. Magpie Feather Woman, Annie. I thank you for her, Lord. Thank you for the children that we have here, your arrows in our quiver, these two. Mahale, I know that your bow is always strong and it's always ready to fire. It was your way higher than always, Lord. We fire that. We fire your bow of love. And that's the love that suffers long and endures everything. We'll put this at the end of every arrow, babe. Because of his way higher than always in you. That lets us know that you went home to the King of Heaven without a shadow of a doubt. You gave your heart back. And then you went home. So now, it's our job to keep on keeping on. To be about Mahale's business, Go Hawk's business, the Daka Lakosha's business, the Hunkor Spirit's business. And I thank you so for this. And I think the Monument Company, doing a good job of a piece of paper. It had 3 different ways to do her name. So there it is. When I married her, November 17, 2010, I told her I had a favor to her dad. I said, when you sign your name, make sure you put Bear Shield Hunter. And that's what she did. I wanted her to keep her name and put mine at the end. And the reason why I love Cheyenne people. We've intermingled with this tribe since my mom married my stepdad, might as well say Dad, Don Blackwell. Ever since him and Concho used to run, he's had a good, strong relationship. And another one is right here. This is my father-in-law, Johnny Bearshield. Oh no, this is my brother-in-law. This is John.
That's your brother.
Yeah, my father-in-law is over here. He was the first one in his family to make the age of 63, I believe. All the other Bearshields over here, they were close to, but never made it. He's the first one. He told me from the beginning when I met him in 2004, when I was new to the family, I was just dating Annie as her boyfriend. He told me to call him Pops, and I always did. I didn't call him Johnny or anything like that. He was a reverend. And so him and my mother-in-law, they raised Annie up good in Mahale's way. And she returned home to it. And she said, for those of y'all that have seen her video, that I'm going to make it. I'm going to go home. And I'm going to stand by my brother. And I'm going to stand by my dad. And this was Easter doll. He crossed the stars when Cake was born, before she was born. And here Pops crossed the stars after Cuppy was born. It's kind of crazy. But this is the Bear Shield plot. And since I can't be buried in the Delaware Cemetery, well, not a problem. My mother-in-law said, I'll be right here. I'll be right by Annie. This will be my spot. Annie used to joke. She used to say, when you cross the stars, babe, they're going to put you over there by the ditch. we over here in this ditch, ain't it? But I guess cemetery said, so you're not going past these poles. I'd heard stories about that. Another thing out here, sometimes it's hard for things to settle. Like someone crossed the stars and they buried him over there. Troy Lee had told me, he said, the reason why they do what they do, you can't go past this point. Sometimes they dig and a casket, there ought to be a casket underneath, and the casket will hit a casket. That's why they're designated areas out here. I mean, it is a graveyard, you know. But, man, if you have a wife, love her. If you're a woman and you have a husband, love him. And you're going through hard times in your marriage, this is for the married people, I say stick it through, because love suffers long and endures everything. God is love, and if you have his love, you're going to know he died a criminal's death upon a cross of Calvary so that you and I can forgive big and be forgiven big. You know, why forgive little and be forgiven little? And this is how Annie and I, our marriage reconciled in 2021. and then she crossed the stars. And like I just told the baby, you'll never have to worry about a stepmom. Anyone that attended her journey, or attended her services right here, heard every word that I said, and I meant it all too. I'll never travel home with another woman. That's it. And it's not that hard to do.
I almost fell on him.
You almost fell on mom. So there it is, man. I'm glad she finally got her headstone, and we'll come decorate her grave more. But we're supposed to be going to a powwow right down the hill over here. We want to come up here and visit her for a bit. But I hope, Mahale, you're blessed in your own journey, folks.